Greetings, everybody. This is Gary Cohen, your host of the Rec Center Show on KSCW. Our special guest today is Barry Hardesty, our Sports Pavilion Manager. Barry, welcome back.
Thank you. It's great to be back.
Well, here we are. Summer is almost behind us, and Lord, you have a big calendar coming up. Why don't you tell us what's coming up?
We do. We had a great summer too. Business was up, so we had a lot of good bowling over the summer, which is a big plus for us. But coming September 21st, 22nd, we have the USBC City Tournament. That'll draw probably 250 bowlers in our center. Very excited. This is the first time we hosted the tournament. So there's a lot of good bowling for that weekend. October 5th and 6th, we have the CBE Senior Junior Doubles. That's a guaranteed first place of 4,000. Last year we sold out. So you're going to see all the best junior, senior bowlers in the city. Very exciting. Great time to come watch great bowling. And then our biggest one is on November 8th, 9th, and 10th, the Lonnie King Sawara Open. It's our 10th annual, so it's very special this year. It's a 3-day event. Normally it's been a 2-day event, but we expanded the amount of bowlers we can have. So we're really expecting some more great seniors coming to this event. Last year we had 5 states represented. The year before, we had a couple countries represented, so we're really looking forward to this year with this one.
Can I ask you, Barry, for those who are new to the community, they can come and see it. Do you have seating? Do they stand and watch? How does that work?
We will have bleachers set up all through the concourse for them to sit. So plenty of seats. It's free. Come watch some great stuff.
Super. And, this takes a lot of preparation. I imagine you can't just have it, and be ready. I'm sure you are thinking about this over the course of the summer.
We've been working on this probably for about 4 months now, because we want to make it right. We want to make it good, and we're very proud of what we do. And Lana's very proud. She's a great sponsor. She puts up a lot of money for the tournament, so we're excited.
And of course, when you think about the numbers, this is the 25th annual for one event, and the 10th annual. These are marquee anniversaries.
Yes, and we're very proud of that they're coming back. It's a real tribute to my staff. I give all the credit to them because they work very hard on these events.
And of course, bowling is just part of the picture at the Sports Pavilion. There's a lot of other stuff going on.
We still have the billiards going on. That's still popular. The darts are we had to buy another dart machine because we had lines waiting to play the dart machine. So now we have 3 dart machines. Wii bowling, it's grown. We're up to, I think, 164 Wii bowlers. Very exciting. It's a lot of fun watching them play Wii. So there's always something going on.
And of course, we've got the great pool hall and the shuffleboard. There's a lot. And when you think about one building, so many things going on at the same time.
We do. There's always something for somebody.
And of course, before very long, you'll have those other forms of bowling going on outside, right? The original.
The original, that's right.
Lawn bowling. That's what I've talked to you in the past. It's amazing that in one spot you have lawn bowling, bocce, traditional. I mean, there's all kinds of there's different variations, right?
And I know the lawn bowling is they're holding a national tournament this year, and we are very well respected in that area because our courts they say are pristine. And that's a tribute to Todd Patty. He does a great job with that.
And, of course, you have the normal closure during the summer. Was anything new going on during that? Was it just upgrading stuff? Or
it was mostly upgrading. We did a lot of work on the machines. People don't realize every time they bowl a frame, that machine goes up and down twice. And they're 15 years old. And we calculated how many times that's been up and down, all the machines. And it's like 40 million times those machines are. So, it takes a lot to keep them going. And so that's what we've concentrated on. And then cleaning, my staff did a lot of cleaning and stuff we can't do during the regular portion of the year. So it looks great. The center looks good. Carpets have been cleaned. So we're ready to go.
And of course, for those who have never taken up the sport, you have a couple of aces in that pro shop.
We have a great pro shop. Dennis does a great job. He's certified. He's a silver coach. So he's doing a great job. He has all the latest and greatest equipment. He does a lot of personal drillings, and he can do a lot of things to a bowling ball.
And, of course, lessons if you want to learn, if you've never done it or if you haven't picked up a ball in a while. Right?
Correct. And we also have the coaching program on Thursdays again at 8:15 with Marty Bell. That's real popular, and it's what we recommend everybody go to. If they haven't bowled for a while, start out doing some lessons, and then migrate into a league.
And of course, you said the magic word league. The snowbirds will be coming back. Some of them have started already. So
some of them started. We're expecting around 2,000 league bowlers for the fall. And compared to other centers, bigger centers, we do much more than they do. 2 years ago, we were the number 1 30-lane center in the United States for volume. So
that's quite a statement. That is amazing, right? When you think about it.
And it's over, a 30-week period. So it's a lot of bowling in 30 weeks.
So do you find yourself going, all right, here it comes? It's getting, yeah. And, the summer probably is obviously not as busy as the season, but it's almost here. Like, do you find yourself as it's getting closer to the season going, here we go?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. We're getting geared up. And honestly, you're kind of glad when it ends for a while, but that only lasts about 2-3 weeks. And then you're like, okay, let's go. You get into that rhythm, and, you want to be busy, and you want people to come in, so. And
then suddenly you see on the calendar, oh my God, it's Labor Day. Here we go, right?
I know.
Where did the summer go,
Where
right?
did the summer go?
But you know what? Summer here, as hot as it is, what better place can you be?
Yes.
And it's air-conditioned. I mean, really, enjoying a sport where I don't think you break too much of a sweat unless you're having a lot of competition with you, right?
Or you've drank a lot of beer.
There you go. No, it's really great. And of course, regarding when visitors come, they can pick up the balls too. They can come, right?
Absolutely.
Just get the guest pass, I guess, going. With
no,
that.
you really don't.
No?
You just pay a non-resident fee. If you're under 45, then you have to be accompanied by a resident. But if you're a senior, you can just come in and bowl and pay a higher rate.
And that's one of the great things I know, that when folks have their grandkids and kids here, the little ones even have a place at your bowling alley,
absolutely.
right?
And we have bumpers, 6 lanes of bumpers. So kids, we have light bowling balls, 6-pound bowling balls. So we're ready for young, old, middle age. We got it.
So would you say maybe the busiest is maybe the holidays, when the season is here and then the visitors are here for the holidays?
For the holidays, yeah. Especially spring break is big. Easter's very big with the kids, and then Christmas, very, very big. And we're lucky over the Christmas holidays, a lot of leagues take off. So we do have space for open bowling, which normally we wouldn't have. But since the leagues aren't bowling, we do.
So, you have men bowling, ladies bowling. Is there a balance? Like, do you have one more than the other? You have very active leagues for both men and women. But you finding more and more of one sex over another bowling?
No, not really. But what we're finding or realizing and seeing is that the 9-pin no-tap leagues are getting more popular all the time. We started out with 1 league when I got here 8 years ago, and now we have 5 leagues. So as you get older, it's your body just can't do it. So, and you still have an ego, you still want to bowl good. Mm-hmm. So the 9-pin no-tap helps out a lot, because you get 9 pins, you get a strike.
You can't beat that.
No, that's great. I love those.
And you're being in charge. I mean, this is a sport you've loved for a long time. I'm sure you get a chance to sit back and sit there like a proud papa at what's in front of you,
Absolutely.
right?
I started when I was I think 9 years old, bowling duck pins back in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and migrated to 10 pins and bowled most of my life till I got injured. So.
Yeah, if anyone's lucky enough to come into Barry's office, you'll see signs of Pittsburgh everywhere, right?
Yes. Big fan of Steelers. Yes.
Good stuff. And you're doing well. I know you've been on the road back. You're feeling good. Everything's better with you.
Yeah. I'm back. I'm hanging in there, doing the best I can.
And like with everything else in direct, you have a team. It's not all on your shoulders.
Absolutely,
right?
I have a fabulous team. I can't tell you how good these people are. They're very glad to be there, which is a big thing, and they're just great people. They work hard, and they get along, and makes my job a lot easier. I have a great assistant with Tina now. She's doing an outstanding job. So I'm very pleased with my staff.
And of course, as times change, pins, the actual makeup, how pins are made, how balls are made, how the lanes are, everything's changed over the course of time.
Everything's changed, and it's constantly, especially bowling balls. Bowling balls, they come out with 10 or 15 new bowling balls every year, and it's just hard to keep track. The lanes, everybody's doing synthetic. That's pretty standard now. The machines, they come out with a new machine for the first time in probably 40 years. It's by ropes. It's not mechanical. It sets the pins by strings, and it's something new by Brunswick. It's under experimental right now. They have a couple lanes in Vegas that they're testing. So that's probably going to be a new wave, next generation. Scoring is changing every year. Every year it's changing. It's got so sophisticated and so many whistles and bells, it's unbelievable.
We're talking with Barry Hardesty, the Sports Pavilion Manager here at the Rec Centers of Sun City West. Barry, what gives you the greatest thrill in the task that you have? Just seeing I would imagine the happy faces has got to be, they're everywhere.
It is. I get it because I can't bowl anymore, so I get, my joy comes from watching people have fun. And watching my son bowl. My son's a great bowler, and I just love watching him bowl. But it's a fun sport, enjoy it, and that's where I get my pleasure, just watching people have a good time.
And it's generational. You said your son, I'm sure you learned, you saw your elders bowl. I watched my dad bowling, and it got me into it.
Yeah, and I hope his son bowls too. He already has a bowling ball, and he's 8 months old. So.
Here we go. You'll be seeing him on the lanes here before long, right? You'll be helping push it, right?
Absolutely.
Good stuff. Barry, we thank you so much for joining us. We look forward to, we'll speak again, with the big events that are happening this fall into the season. You've been listening to the Rec Center Show on KSCW Radio, 103.1 FM. Your host, Gary Cohen. We'll talk to you again soon.